Hey guys, Dez here with another quick tutorial video for FIFA 16. With this year's gameplay being more focused on control and possession, I'm going to go over the basics of passing, some lesser used variations of it, and finish up with flair passing. Before we dive into it here, I wanted to show you that you're able to change the type of passing assistance you can have in the game by going into your game settings. You can decide how much control you want over your passing, from assisted, semi-assisted, to manual. So just kind of play around with these settings if you're having problems with passing and see what works best for you. You have three basic ways to pass. X or A on the Xbox is a straightforward pass to your player. Nothing really fancy about it. The ball goes straight to the target. You'll be using this for the majority of all of your passing in FIFA 16. The next type of pass is a lob pass, which is square or X on the Xbox. This is useful if you want to switch up the play across the field. You can lob it across to a teammate. This is also how you cross a ball into the box when you're at the other end of the field to hit a striker. There's more to crossing that I'll cover in a later tutorial, but for now, the lob pass is a good starting point just to get the ball into the box. The next type of pass you have is a through ball, which is triangle or Y on the Xbox. Remember that X is a straight pass to the target. With a through ball, you're actually leading your target a little bit so they can stay on their run and you hit them in stride. It's really useful for hitting those wingers when they're running up on the side. You can lead them quite a bit and they'll run full speed to catch up to it. Those are the basics of passing in FIFA 16, and then there's also three other ways that we can pass as well. We can do a driven pass, a lobbed through ball, and a bouncing lob pass. With a driven pass, you'll want to hold R1 or right bumper on the Xbox, and then X for your normal pass. This pass is nice in situations where you don't want to lob or through ball, but there's still a lot of distance between your players. The accuracy of this pass is somewhere in between a regular pass and a through ball. It gets to somewhat near your player, but doesn't lead them too much. The next type of pass that is really popular is the lobbed through ball. This time you want to be holding L1 or the left bumper on the Xbox, and then triangle for your through ball. This is good for getting back behind a defensive line. It offers a similar ball as a through pass without as much worry of being stopped by a defender. The last type of pass that is really rarely ever used is a bouncing lob pass. It's really not much different than a regular lob pass, other than it bounces before it gets to your player. To do this, you want to hold R1 and square for a lob pass. This pass is probably the most situational. I can really only think of using this if there's like two opponents on you and you need to get the ball through them, but your teammate isn't in a position to receive a lob through ball. It's very situational. This would be good to get the ball to them and keep it at their feet instead of their head or chest where they might lose possession of it. Again, a very situational pass, but it's still good to know about it. And finally, once you have all of those down and are comfortable, there's a flair pass. This offers really no advantage over a regular pass besides it really looking cool. To perform a flair pass, hold L2 or left trigger, and the type of pass you want to perform, so L2 and X or L2 and triangle. For instance, you can get some nice flair passes, just something to show off with. There you go guys, hopefully you found this helpful in knowing how to pass the ball around in FIFA 16 and what's effective in certain situations. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want more FIFA 16 content including tutorials, foot drafts, career modes, ultimate teams, and more, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching and keep playing.